Hello and welcome back to the SSL Adventurecast. It's been a little bit of a while. Don't blame me. Blame the slackers who are part of the party. Uh, we're happy to be back. Unfortunately, some news to start with. HFFO will not be joining us anymore. His work schedule changed and he will not be able to join the party going forward. I'm going with the theory that he found a raft, said peace, and rafted out of here. If you guys
Went and
He found
found
a
his
way to go
girlfriend.
find his friend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, as per usual, and it's been a while, so I am Aenir, GM of Soul Mythic, player Human. We have Crystal Titan,
Yo.
who is playing the Dampier, with insert pun here, because I got nothing. It's been so long, I'm thrown off my pun game. We have Aaron.
A Dampier with a holy lampier.
Sure.
It's a me.
I remember this one, the Tabaxi who needs a waxy.
Oh no!
Again.
He's
God.
not gonna let that one go, is he?
Only
man.
because the reactions are great. We have
Terrible.
We have
I'm just stonewalling you next time in the next 6 months.
You set him up for it, you know.
we have the almighty DM Jess, who is considering time travel for her next SSL player.
Okay.
What? And then finally Liam, who has graciously donated his time all the way from the future in Australia.
The future. Oh, why do we have to speak of this one? Not that far ahead. Come on.
What time is it there right now, Liam?
It's 11:22 a.m.
Wow,
what
you are
day? On
the
exactly
30th.
in the same time zone.
On the 30th. There we go.
Yeah, I actually have a friend who lives in Australia, so I set his time on my computer clock, so I'd always be aware of what time it was for him. You're like just 1 minute off of his.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, when we last left our heroes, we were grabbing side quests in the village, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had I have some notes. So last time, Tucker was asleep. Oh my gosh, I have everyone's name spelled like 18 different ways because autocorrect does not like the blob name.
Collard.
Fortunately, I have a normal last name.
Yeah, autocorrect is fine with Tucker. Yeah, Collard went and knocked on the door of a house and talked to a bear. Had a good time with the bear, I think. The bear had scars all over his face, and he likes to make jokes. He made a knock-knock joke. And talked to you a little bit about the Zorn. And the cave
Sparkling
that the
evil.
Zorn are trying to mess with. Shimmer built a pile of rocks on top of Tucker. And woke him up and he threw the rocks everywhere.
Yeah.
He had a dream of fish trying to sell him an extended warranty. Tried to talk to some of the fish, and they were like, "We don't know you," and swam off. Tucker also tried to talk to the chimpanzees in their house and got the door shut in his face. He went to meet Terry, who is an animal. Everyone's an animal. I forgot what kind of animal Terry was.
I believe he was a party animal.
Oh boy. I think Terry is a lady animal.
She's a party animal.
But she could be a party animal. That's true. Let's see here. Terry. Oh, well, that's not helpful. That's not some especially helpful documentation here. There we go. All right. Terry is... Oh my god, this thing does not like me at all tonight. Pop out. There we go. Find Terry. Terry's not in here. Of course she's not. Alrighty. Is this where Terry is? That's Terry. Terry is a taper. Terry told you that she heard that you were going to help with some stuff. And she also told Tucker that Major Mitchell deliberately put y'all with some friendly animals and that you should stop wandering around or you're going to meet the unfriendly animals. She also told y'all that Major Mitchell has been worried about Mount Pew Pew Rocky Rock, which has been smoking a lot lately. And Tucker asked Major Mitchell about this, and Major Mitchell told him that it was worrying him. And I think that's about all y'all got. You were talking about potentially going on one of these side quests because you've been told about Mount Pew Pew Rocky Rock. You've been given some information about a cave that the Zorn are hanging out in. You've heard a lot about these Zorn. And I believe Shimmer was given a request to help find a spyglass in the jungle so that
Yeah.
Terry can have a telescope made out of it.
Yeah.
It's quite a welcome to the jungle.
This is why we don't appreciate your
I
jokes.
going
Because you
to,
think
but decided not to.
this is why we don't appreciate your jokes, Chris. Because because you always go for the lowest hanging fruit. They're not worth it.
Hey, that's not. I didn't go.
I mean,
for
you
the
can find a
lowest-
lot of low-hanging fruit in the jungle.
I didn't go for the low
True,
hanging
that's-
fruit. I asked no one to turn their head and cough.
I was going to make a joke like that. But I specifically decided not to because I thought that was a little bit too gross for this stream. So thank you for that. Now I don't have to hold back.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
You
Jesus.
viewers who are listening, you guys missed the whole conversation while we were preparing.
No, they didn't miss anything important.
Definitely.
Dang it.
I vote to have his access to those sound alerts just revoked.
It's my Discord server. I am all powerful.
I want to know why anyone can add a sound effect in here. That's alarming to me.
Because I
Yeah,
never,
that
I
is
never
too.
removed it when they add that feature. I never went through and changed it for everyone to not be able to. What? Okay, so with the golf clap, let us move forward.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Maybe we'll get into a combat situation today. It's only been
Perhaps.
6 months.
Perhaps. Yeah, y'all are here in the village. You've got these leads. We're going to say that it's midday because I know you've been talking to some people about some stuff.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
I think I did tell them I'd go help find the spyglass, so
To do that.
If I recall correctly, there wasn't much point to doing anything until the search party went out later today. So
yeah.
All right. So, what this thing tells me about the spyglass is that you must spend one full day searching for the spyglass, and then you may roll to see if you have found the spyglass. And what happens in the meantime, happens.
Cool.
And if you do certain things, that can help you with that roll. So, just keep that in mind.
Okie dokie.
Oh my god, there's a mosquito in here, and it's not pleasing
Well,
me.
there is one thing we have to do. I was a little thrown off. Liam's going to have to unfortunately leave soon.
Oh.
So let's get some SSL chat in so we can claim this for his points, and then we can
yeah.
continue playing.
I was wondering
I
if
We
don't
are
even-
doing this
there's-
so that
there's-
Liam can get PG.
There's not
credit.
even enough time for me to do that. Like, genuinely, I was planning on doing a session, like, you know how we have but then a bit of the carnage before the show actually kicked off. Like, there wouldn't even be enough time for that. Sadly,
Well,
you guys.
unfortunate. Will you be available for next session? Not the next recording session, but I mean like the next time we play 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now, is it?
That's August 12th would be the day.
Oh. August
13th for you.
13th over here.
Oh yeah, 13th for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Oh god, I work an awful shift on that day. Ugh. It may honestly be. Can you just do Fridays?
I have a game some weeks on Fridays. It depends on the week.
If you
This
did it on the 12th, on the 11th for years, would that work? Because I work at a time that's relatively convenient for a game on that day
let me just see how
rather than a
long.
Sunday.
I just want to say September 9th, which also is our every other week. I will not be able to make it. I'm running a tournament, so.
Oh, that's fine. Let me just see really quick because I have a game that meets every other week on Fridays, but somebody has something. Yeah, one of my players has something that night, so I could do Friday, like 2 weeks from yesterday, instead of Saturday, 2 weeks from today.
I'd be fine with that, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm off on Friday, so
Is that going to be going forward, or is
I
that
could not do
just-
that regularly because that would normally be my scheduled night for that group, but I could do it next week. I mean, the
Yeah,
next time we'd be scheduled.
So that
I'd
would
be able to update yours on like availability on like this. If I could go back to this time slot, but I know next scheduled time would be awful. I would not be able to make even like a game on that
The other thing
on that
is,
Saturday.
if we did the alternating Fridays, that I like with my other group, which would be like the 4th.
What days don't you have games? Because it sounds like you run a lot of games.
I do. Okay, so I have this group on one set of Saturdays. I have a Saturday afternoon group on the alternating Saturdays.
Okay.
I have a. Oh my goodness, which night is that? That was this week we were supposed to play. Yeah, so I usually am supposed to have a Thursday group. It's supposed to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the weeks that I play with y'all, and then Wednesday, Saturday, the other weeks.
Okay. Does every other Wednesday fill that up? Help? For
I could do
everybody?
every other Wednesday as long as my other group is a little bit unpredictable. But if they're not,
I know
meaning
nothing
do
about
that.
what that's like.
They're supposed to be alternating with my Thursday group because it's the same people in both groups, so we try not to do them back to back.
Ah.
But shit happens.
Also, I want to throw out there, if you guys have it, Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out soon.
Yes.
Oh,
So-
I didn't find that early access months ago.
I
Come
have
on.
it as well. So
Hang on, I have something important that is.
So I mean, if this is not working for you as running, we could all just join and play Baldur's
We
Gate
could all just
3.
play a video game.
Play Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah.
Yeah, it actually does work.
I would be happy to play.
Titan, just so you know, it's Baldur's Gate 3, not 1. Because
I'm aware.
Okay.
I've seen the releases for it, and quite frankly, it looks amazing. I don't know. I don't know if I would be able to play it though because my computer is a potato.
Yeah, gotta do it.
You know, if that's too much, I do also have Baldur's Gate 1, which me and Titan are running through. So if you guys are interested in that, it's older, it's cheaper, and it runs on potatoes. Quite possibly, literally.
I will play anything that I can run on
Anyhow,
Steam.
Well, it is on Steam.
anyhow, guys, I'll see you next time.
Okay.
See ya.
Okay,
Liam.
So unfortunately, we lost Liam, but we're still going to talk about some soccer stuff.
Yeah. We can do that. Let's talk about Tokyo winning the cup and coming from behind.
So basically, Tokyo did its normal thing, comes up big in the cup, but in the league just can't do things properly.
But that game was insane.
I didn't
Like,
watch it. I don't know.
It was okay. So I will tell you what happened really quick. We were down 2-0. I think going into like the 80th minute.
Okay.
Ended up winning 3-2 because Skyrise had a hat trick.
Yeah, he's a little bit ridiculous.
He's like 9 feet tall or whatever.
Yes.
But it was crazy.
You know what the really ridiculous thing is? Last season, when you had both Helena Soderberg and Rashford prior to regression, and you guys didn't win the league.
I know. Very disappointing.
Or
Stupid
the cup,
Hollywood.
I think.
We didn't win anything.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird.
We got
like that.
bounced in a cup by like Paris, I think.
Don't get me started on Paris. For those of us,
Not
for
your
the-
problem next season, eh?
Yeah, I know. For the players who are watching this, as a GM, I'm in the league office Discord. There, everyone was talking up Papadopoulos because dude's ridiculous. So I requested that the league test him because there's no way he put up what, like 25 goals this season, and I think Baraka Aloisi was second, and he had 17 at the end of it all. So I was like, we need to test him, make sure no performance enhancing anythings. Dude is, all respect to him, he plays well. He just is ridiculous, and I'm so thankful we don't have to deal with him next year. But then again, Hollywood's coming down, so I don't know what to think about that, because are they going to bounce back? They had a bad year this year, but I mean, they were only, 2 points off of relegation? They may not have been relegated had one result gone in a different way. It's not, and I mean, I'm don't want anyone to think I'm overlooking Athenai, but they didn't have a good year. They're in a rebuilding cycle, so hopefully we can handle them. Free agency's coming up. Oh, Jess, did you drop out of Roll20?
Oops.
Oops. Yeah, we got off
Is it
season coming
recording
up.
from there?
No. It's recording
Okay,
on my
I was like,
OBS. I just saw it blip.
Yeah, no, I was
On my
just
other
closing
monitor.
tabs out of habit.
This is not just for anyone who is watching. This is not a claim or anything. This is just me stating facts. Upcoming free agencies. I'm just gonna grab a couple of big names, see if anyone thinking anything. Hendrik Lind is going to be a big name reaching free agency. I don't think he'll leave Athenai though, because he's kind of the steward. So not much there. I don't know really anyone else. I know Ivan Jaracek is there because he used to be on the team, but he went inactive. Black Forest has Sador Freddy, oh God, French names, Laraque, Laraque, and Jonathan Parker. Buenos Aires has got Sigrid of Katarina, Oakdown, Amotali, Ask Jeeves. I'm just grabbing a couple names at random. Cairo has a lot of players. Fitted Primetime 99 seems to be one of the bigger names. Cape Town's got a couple. Catalunia's got Michael Mueller, Shion Nakamoto, and JJ Okocha. Hollywood's got Tam Cove, Calvator, and Costanza. Laos has got a couple older names. Mazrim Tame, Megamind, Rizzo Rigmarole. London's got McGurk, Manone, Direct Free Kick, funny because we were mentioning his name earlier, and Hannah Solari. Montreal's got Calavera, Ketchup Noodle, Jordan Rossiter. Paris has got McAllister and Axel Jafari. No one for Reykjavik. Rome's got Fallen Dafar and Tyson King. Sao Paulo has got Festivitz, Coffee Biscuit. Seoul has Marcus the Tater Jaeger, who is inactive. Tokyo, here's the interesting ones. Squall Versetti, Mike Rupp, Emiliano Yoichi Isagi, and our own Helena Soderberg. Any comments there?
I have no comment.
There, you heard it first here. No comment.
I'm extremely thrilled at Tokyo's recent cup win, and I'm just gonna focus on getting drunk.
Don't drink beer
I
out of the
believe
cup.
that qualifies as a comment.
Yeah. Don't drink out of the cup. I've heard horror stories about people who drink out of cups. Aaron, I think you can back up that. You're the one of the group has most recently seen a cup in person.
Yeah, I have.
What if I already drank out of the cup?
Did you win?
Yes.
No.
For anyone who didn't know, I'm talking about. I'm being coy and referring the Stanley Cup.
Woo!
Yes.
I have not drank out of it. I have seen it in Toronto.
Nice.
Did you touch the Stanley Cup?
I don't think so. I don't know if they let you do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it's one of those things. That, to my understanding, when the Hawks were winning 3 cups in like 6 years last decade, one of the things that I was always told is that you are not allowed to touch the cup unless you have won the cup.
No, it's more like the superstition is more that if you touch the cup before you won the cup, you won't win the cup. But if you're not like a hockey player, it's not really an issue because they let people touch the cup.
But I thought that's usually during the off season when there's no
Yeah,
hockey being played.
yeah.
Yeah.
So no touching the cup during hockey season.
I don't know. I've seen like
A lot of players are very superstitious about it, and they
yeah.
will not touch it until they have won it.
Hmm.
Minus that one blonde guy who's the tender of the cup. I forget his name, but
Oh
he's
yeah.
Pritchard.
the guy who like escorts it everywhere.
Pritchard. His last name is
Yes.
Pritchard. I don't remember his first name off the
Okay.
top of my head.
But yeah, if you saw him, you would know him if you watch any hockey, because it's the guy who always is with the cup, gloves and everything.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back to SSL. Because we only got a couple minutes left before we can go on with the actual part that I think everyone wants to watch this for. Yeah, I know.
Should I TPK you guys tonight if we're gonna play video games instead?
I'd like having both those options open. So, what it, we are one season into regression. As the only player here who has experienced regression, Miss Soderbergh, what are your thoughts
Yeah.
on it?
Regression is theft. No, it's a necessary evil. Hate it, but also my player, I don't know how to tell if she's good or not anyway, so it was just kind of like, okay, yeah, sure.
Well, I guess is the question, are you feeling it in your virtual knees yet?
Oh yes,
Might be
that could
time.
be that, or it could be the 8 children that she's adopted. That could be making her feel even older.
The question is, basically, are you going to retire?
Not yet, no.
See, we do breaking news here sometimes.
Ugh.
It's not important
Yeah, I'll
breaking
tell you.
news,
I'll
but
let you know.
will you announce it here before you make the post on the forum?
I might.
Nice. But yeah, it's going to be a very interesting free agency class, and I'm also interested in the fact that teams are going to start stockpiling draft picks now. Whereas it feels like the first, like all the draft classes up until regression, excluding maybe I'd say the first 2, because the league's still trying to get going there, and you might get good players who just didn't know the league was started. Everything after so seasons 3 through first regression, the draft classes always feel underwhelming. Yes, you can get good players. Liam Ryan joined us off a waiver claim in season 7.
Yeah.
We drafted Gunnar Kennedy in season 8. We got 3 players in season 9: Mark Spoon, Rafael Ramos, and King Kong's recreate Gino Chouinard. People are coming back. That's fine, but I really think for the most part, the kind of in the doldrums of draft picks, because I mean you'll have the occasional recreate, but for the most part you're kind of just, it's new people. Maybe they stay, maybe they don't. But once you hit that first regression, especially once people start regressing and they're like, I'm done, I want to start over, you start getting the big names recreated. As an example, in thus far, Alaris's player, Snooks, I forget the first name.
Victoria.
No, that's her. That's the new player.
Oh, I thought you meant the recreate.
The
Airless.
Airless Snooks retired, and Alaris
Yep.
is created Victoria Snooks, and I think that's a. Granted, I haven't done a lot of scouting yet. I think that player may be first overall because there's an established history there that they will earn really well. I don't know for sure if it'll bear it out, but I mean, when you're looking at a bunch of question marks, anything to reduce the questionness of that question mark has to be a big consideration, at least in my opinion.
For sure.
Okay, and now back to the part that everyone wanted to hear about, was here for. Us discussing if we're going to play Baldur's Gate or not.
That's
But
what
yeah.
everybody was waiting for.
Yeah. That being said, I would be fine with Baldur's Gate 1 or 3. I don't own 2 though.
I've never played any of them, so I'd be getting whatever y'all want to play.
I played
I
2 when it
cannot
was
run 3.
new. I didn't get very far though.
Yeah.
I cannot run 3, so 1's my only option.
Okay. So I mean, 1 is fine because actually, Titan and I are separately running a game of Baldur's Gate 1, but we're not that deep in. We could also run it concurrently. We'll play ours whenever we can, and then that one we'll just save for.
Yeah,
us
I
to
would
play other
assume we just
games.
start over at the beginning.
So I would be excited for that because that's one of the things is that it has some subclasses that I don't think exist anymore, and they're really interesting to me. Like I had at one point I was playing a paladin. It was called the Inquisitor, which is basically just goes in and casts dispel magic at like twice their level. So it's just like boom, magic go away. In our current playthrough, I believe I'm playing. I forget what I'm playing. Titan, do you remember what I'm playing?
Right now, you're playing a bard.
Yep. Oh yeah, the Scald, which is like confuses them and or no, it's not confuses them. It's +2 to armor and +2 to damage and +2 to hit as just the Bard song. But I can't do anything else because I'm playing that song. And he is playing the Wizard Slayer, so he can use nothing magical except for weapons and armor. So no potions, no spells, no amulets, nothing. Just weapons
And
and
I
armor.
still clean house.
I can't wait till we come up with something and he just gets the crud kicked out of him. Like when we faced the basilisks and we had to reload like 3 times because you kept getting petrified. And once because I got petrified because I wasn't watching where I was going.
It's because I'm still a new player to the game, so the movement mechanics are a little bit fucky.
That's true. I will not deny that.
I mean, I'm not surprised that there's like subclasses that don't exist anymore. Baldur's Gate 1 is second edition rules.
Yep,
Yeah.
AD&D.
So,
So armor class is actually THACO. So when I say +2 to
oh
armor,
yeah,
I mean
good old Thaco.
-2 to armor.
Yes.
Just so everyone knows, THACO means to hit armor class 0, and you want that as low as possible.
Yeah, I think mine without any buffs is -5.
Yeah. It's amazing what happens when you don't care about the NPCs, and you only really care about your 2 characters, and you can pool resources to get really good stuff really early.
To be fair, we recently got a hold of a nature cleric, I think.
Yes,
Cleric of Storm, Tempest cleric, and she is going to be very useful. So she's going to be a frontline character. So that's one more character we need to divert resources into.
But we're already kind of set up, so it's just, it's easier to go from there.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we've bought Jess enough time to remember where she is.
Where am I?
Remember who you are!
Yeah.
Alright, so, what shall we do?
Okay.
My new favorite soundboard.
God damn it. God damn it.
So we've got we did all that stuff that Jess mentioned earlier.
You did?
Unfortunately, Liam's character is sleeping.
Yeah.
The dwarfed off.
That was a dream.
yes. There's just
He
the 3
keep wandering.
He
in
was
the
never
jungle.
really here. You all had a vivid dream of a dwarf that would never stop talking about his dwarf lover.
So we're
Yeah.
saying we
We
had
can't-
cabin
we-
fever.
We came across something hallucinogenic when we were on the beach. Clearly,
Yeah. Stepped on a sea urchin or whatever.
yeah.
The fear of the T-Rex drove us insane.
The funny
Anyway.
thing is, you're joking, but if I remember correctly, in older editions, if you failed the fear test by enough, you would be temporarily driven insane.
Gosh, damn. Anyway, okay. So.
I want to
I'm-
look for a spyglass.
Yeah.
I will blob along blobbly to find that spyglass and assist.
Cool.
I mean,
Tucker will.
thankfully, I could very easily climb trees, so that'll help.
Hey, I can
Tucker
climb trees
will
too.
begrudging.
Apologies, sorry, I keep cutting you off. I wasn't trying to.
No, I figured. Just bad luck. Tucker will begrudgingly go with them because because he's already woken up from sleep and he knows he's not going to get back to sleep with it being daylight.
Actually, the funniest
Poor
thing is, isn't Tucker actually the best of climbing out of all of us because you have that spider walk thing
You
going
can just
on?
walk
Oh,
on
yes.
walls.
I have
Oh,
climbing
yes.
speed, so I mean, it's not like I can climb like it's nothing.
They can race. Just spend the whole day racing up and down trees.
Oh.
Let's see, where's my walking speed?
Yeah, mine's 30.
By the way, I have +1 to acrobatics, just so you know.
That's not a lot.
Okay, 35 foot walking speed, and I can just walk up walls.
Yeah, I have 30 walking speed, but if I'm in combat, I can just double my speed until the end of my turn every other.
I can do that. Actually, I can quadruple my speed. Move, dash, second wind, move, dash.
Nice.
Ah! Minus the fact that I don't have a mount yet, which is kind of funny as a cavalier.
Okay,
Oh
so
my God.
everyone's going out into the forest to look for a spyglass.
Yep.
Yes.
Isn't this
Y'all
the
are
same map you
so
used in our
lucky.
first?
It's just a generic. It's just a generic jungle map because that's what you're going out into.
Fair enough. It's just I'm gonna look for that crater that I put that rat into.
You can look for that.
No,
I'm
this is
rolling
that map because it's still got my character right there.
Yeah, I just dropped you back
This
on
is
the
the
same
crater.
page and roll 20.
This is the crater.
Well, y'all are lucky because I had to roll 9 rolls for random encounters for how much time you're spending out here. That did not go nearly as badly as it could have been.
Oh boy.
Fair enough. Okay, so since since Erin is the Tabaxi thief, she will obviously have the best chance of seeing what's around us out of any of us. So why doesn't she look?
To be pedantic, I am not a thief. That's a very specific subclass, which I am
Fair
not.
enough. Fair enough. You're a rogue.
I am a rogue.
Similar toolkit, different tone.
So, I mean, to me, you know, all you sneaky types are alike.
Sneaky.
Actually, come to think of it, all you skeleton havers are alike. You can't trust them as far as they
Skeleton
can throw you.
havers.
Skeleton hammers.
You can't trust a being that you can't reach right through.
Tucker
Think
turns to. Tucker turns to Shimmer and points up a tree. Why don't you go up there and take a look around? See if you can't see anything glinting in the light.
I am up the tree.
Hey, are those things the background creatures, or is that just extra?
I think they're just
characters?
plant life. They do look weird. They look like they're like extraterrestrial plant life, but
Some of them look to be fungal life.
they're definitely not like tokens that I can move. So
Okay.
this should be the map layer anyway, not the token layer, because it's a map.
Whoa.
The world moved.
I feel the earth move.
Oh God, no! I see why that wasn't like that. That's horrible. Now we have 2 grids.
Technical difficulties.
Look on the
It's
bright
been a
side.
while.
Now we can move in 4 dimensions.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we always can. It's just that the fourth dimension is time.
No, I mean up, down, left, right, diagonal.
And right are not different dimensions.
Up and down
In this
trees,
case,
up
it
and
is.
around trees.
In this case, it is.
I switched it to a technical difficulty sign. Just let me
Okay.
know when you're done.
Liam is not. No, you're fine. I'm just I gotta just switch to the map layer and send that back to token layer. So oh no, what happened there? Undo.
See, this is what happens when we have
Roll
6
20. What
months
is
off.
wrong with you?
Oh God, how many months was it? I don't remember.
We had like 6 months
Undo.
off, so I mean,
Oh
Yeah, it's
God.
been a
6 months.
minute. I don't think it was quite 6 months.
Okay,
But
well that's not it.
it's been a while.
I don't want this. I want token layer. Okay, that's fine. All right, I think we're back. You just see the normal map again and not
Yes.
the map and another grid. Yeah, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you are all looking around and searching, and Shimmer climbs up a tree and tries to find the thing. But for the first half of the afternoon, nothing catches your glance. There's, some vines and stuff. You do see something sparkly at one point, but it turns out to be a puddle. There's some very interesting brightly colored snails on a tree. They're moving very slowly. There's some colorful mushrooms. There's a lot of trees. You see a few little critters that don't seem to be awakened like the other animals. There's just
huh.
Nocturnal.
some birds and stuff that are just seem to be normal birds.
There is something funky going on. It says we've only been recording for 36 minutes.
No, that's about right.
Sounds about right.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought we recorded for a little bit longer than that. My
No,
bad.
because we
No,
didn't
I
start
remember-
recording until Titan got here.
It was
Okay.
6:20 that you started. I remember because you waited for the time to go to 20 after.
Well,
6:20,
22
I-
actually.
Yeah.
I
Got
think
it.
she had
Okay.
20.
Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. I freaked out because ever since the couple times where it dropped out midway, I'm
Yeah.
constantly checking back and I'm like, that didn't seem right. Apologies. Please
Yeah, I think
continue.
anything that we talked about before that can safely be lost to time.
Not important.
Nothing important, surely.
Eh, I still think Jess is gonna, mad scientist it up for her next player.
Definitely.
Okay, so we found nothing.
You found nothing yet. And as
Yes.
the sun creeps a little bit lower in the sky, though, you're all kind of glancing around in the bushes. You've been given a general sense of direction here from the animals back in the village, but nothing yet. But as you are rummaging around, you hear some rustling in the bushes.
Can I make a perception test? Or is this
Sure,
only for
go
people who are in the
ahead.
trees?
Go right ahead.
Let me see to make sure there's nothing of mine. Okay, nothing matters there. Okay. Perception.
Nice.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
very quickly realize that it is multiple somethings in the bushes. Specifically, there are 4 somethings in different bushes very close to you.
Can I take an action for a minute?
What would you want to do for your action?
Well, since I forget his name, since our slimy boy
Collard.
is Gallard.
Jesus.
Gallard.
You get an interior skeleton, and manners go out the window.
Slimy.
Since he is up close and personal with the things that are in the bush, I would like to give him a guidance thing. I would like to use guidance on him.
Yeah. You can do that.
How do I?
I think he just gets to roll the d4
Yeah, he
next
just gets
time.
to add a
Fair enough.
keyboard.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to keep looking,
One problem. You have to reach up and touch the ooze. Or reach down.
it is a touch-based spell,
I-
yeah.
I have no problem with that.
He touches the slime.
Ew.
Actually, it just occurs to me, I don't think Chris's token is on the screen at the moment. Oh, that's him. Okay, cool.
Oh, God.
I-
You know, just because I'm a blob doesn't mean you can invade my personal space like that.
Look, if you keep talking like that, I'm gonna punch you into that bush. Punt, sorry, not punch, punt. Now go check it out.
Would you like to roll another perception check?
Sure, I do want to roll another perception check. I'm at for the recording part. You heard?
Add a D4.
Yep.
Chris, did we play Homeworld?
Yeah, so with a 25, you definitely you identify the 4 points in the bushes where the sounds are coming from, and you hear a low hissing sound. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Dokey.
Because as you are looking and peering into the bushes, out of the bushes burst 4, oh my goodness, enormous snakes.
That looks
Why
like
do
the
they
snake.
have to be snakes?
That looks like the snake that's in the village. What's her name?
It does, but this one's not talking to you. It's coming out here and it's trying to eat you. Oh my god, why are they so big?
That's what she said.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Snake guys.
How am I still rolling the lowest?
I rolled a natural 20 and I'm not the fastest.
Hang on, I gotta get the turn order up. I need y'all to roll that again with the turn order up, but you can keep your initial
Okay.
initiatives. You just gotta add them.
Oh
Hey,
God.
that's convenient.
Yeah.
Roll the same thing.
Yep.
Nice.
Mine changed, so mine's at 17, but should be 21.
Yeah, just you can fix it. It should let you just type the new number.
I find it hilarious. I
Magic.
rolled an 18 and I'm still the lowest.
I mean,
I
I
think
also
in
rolled
theory
an
it's a good
18,
thing.
but
In theory, it's a good thing since I'm the healer, so I should be the one acting last, so that
Yep.
I can heal you guys. But damn,
That's a
man.
lot of 20s.
oh man, I gotta
They're fast
remember all my
snack.
features. Ugh.
Titan, remember when you click your character and then roll initiative.
Seriously?
Yes, so it'll pop
Quick
up.
character and then roll initiative?
Click your icon.
Yeah, you gotta
Click
select your token.
Yeah.
It's basically saying this token here, roll initiative for it.
Okay. So, give me a second.
And that'll pop it into the turn order.
Yeah.
Okay, seriously, someone shut off his access to that. I don't care how.
I won't do it again.
I don't believe you.
There you go. Okay, so you were supposed to be a
19.
19. Okay. Let me just change that, and then I will sort it C to A. So, Shimmer gets to go first. There are
Okay.
4 hissing snakes advancing on you. Hiss,
Okay.
hiss.
uh, since I am up a tree, do they see me?
I don't know that you can tell from up the tree whether the snake's beady little eyes are directly on you.
Well, I
They're
don't
not
need.
directly coming towards you. They seem to be advancing towards the people on the ground.
Yeah. Okay. Just so I know whether to add sneak attack damage or not if I hit.
I think you can assume that if they're advancing toward us, they're not even acknowledging you, you know?
Gotcha. Okay, I am going to shoot at the snake on the right there. I'm my god, it has been so long. There we go.
All right. You are shooting at the snake.
Yes.
That will hit the snake.
And sneak attack, yes?
Yes.
Ooh.
All right.
Neck
Which
attack.
snake?
The one on the farthest right, this guy right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your
This
arrow
guy.
hits the snake, and it seems to pierce the snake. And for a second, it's stuck to the ground, and it tries to pull away, and succeeds in ripping out a large chunk of its flesh. And it's bleeding terribly, and does not look well. It's kind of thrashing, and you think that it might be just like about to die.
Cool.
Just a flesh
Alright.
wound.
Blob.
Collard.
Blob is so fun to say.
I'm stepping 10 feet
Collard
away,
the slimy boy.
10 feet away from them into that middle area, and I'm going to attack upper left and upper right because I'm a fighter and get to do that sort of thing.
Okay.
I'll attack the upper left one first.
All right. That will not hit, sadly.
Oh god, natural ones.
The snake kind of just slithers out of the way.
And then I'll attack the other one.
That will hit.
Okay, it's this roll plus an additional 2, I think, because I have the dueling fighting style.
Yeah. So 8.
Yep, that's 8. And then I'm going to mark it with the unwavering mark,
Ooh.
which I mark the creature to the end of my next turn. It suffers disadvantage on any attack roll that doesn't target me. In addition, if a creature marked by me deals damage to anyone other than me, I can make a special melee weapon attack against the marked creature as a bonus action on my next turn. I have advantage on the attack roll, and if it hits, it does extra damage to the target equal to half my fighter level. Regardless of the creatures I mark, I can make the special attack a number of times equal to my strength modifier, and I get all of it back when all of those uses back when I finish a long rest.
Okay.
I am going to action surge,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to do it again. Attack the left one. Does 23 hit?
It does.
He's marked as well
Okay.
for 15 damage.
All right. Would you like to tell me how you kill the snake?
Nice.
Nice. I'm going to, well, it's a lance. There's really only one way, right? Jab, jab,
Sure.
jab until it dies.
You could just be dramatic about it if you'd like to.
Dramatic about it, huh? Oh dear. Stab, stab, stab. And then I'll attack the right one. 19 hits
Yep.
for 14 damage on top of
Yeah, that one's dead too.
Excellent.
So Collard kind of just like whips out this lance and just makes
Goes to town.
kebabs out of some snakes. All right. So let's see. It is now this snake's turn, and it's looking a little intimidated. But it is going to try its little heart out here, and it's going to slither forward, and it's going to try and goodness, bite you. It seems a little bit unsure what to do with you, but yeah, he's going to try and bite you. Why is he rolling with advantage? Who can say? Okay, I think that. What's your AC?
Who are you swinging at, me or Tucker?
You, yes.
18.
Okay, yeah, that will hit. It bites you, and you take 8 piercing damage.
Is it 8?
Yeah.
I hurt.
Is there any... Was it poison?
Nope.
Damn it.
Constrictor snake.
Ah.
Then it should be blood.
It just wasn't really sure about constricting a blob,
really...
so it
the
chose to
blob's
bite
wearing armor.
instead.
Oh, I mean, it could try to do that, but I think I get advantage on ability checks to initiate or escape a grapple.
Yeah, it wasn't sure what to make of you, so it chose to bite instead of trying to constrict you.
Yeah.
All right. Tucker, your turn.
One moment, I'm getting something ready. I cast my Word of Radiance cantrip. Basically on all the rest of the snakes.
Wow.
And give me a second, because I'm sending a picture on screen. I hold up my... one second, let me see what it calls it. I'm holding up my holy symbol, and I posted it in chat. And I basically the light shines from that and blasts everything away as best I can. Now they gotta make a saving throw, but... However, it should be 2d6 damage.
Goodness, what?
It said show spell description, so I clicked on it, and it.
Yeah, it doesn't work unless the person who cast it clicks it. Very stupid.
Does that help?
Yeah. Okay, so con save. Beep boop beep boop. He makes a con save. He's a snake. Oh my god, stop rolling an advantage. Okay, he rolls a 6. So yeah, he takes some damage.
Should be 2d6.
Okay.
Do I roll it or you?
I believe
You
the
do.
caster rolls it.
Okay. So, how do I roll that again?
If you look on the left side, right above the question mark should be... if you want to do it manually, you can click the dice over there. But on your spell, there should be like a cast and then a damage / type of damage.
It did. Oh yeah, it did it. It rolled it. It rolled a 4.
Oh!
Yeah, it
Yeah.
auto rolled your
Cool.
damage.
1 plus
Yeah,
3.
but again, I gotta roll another one because it's an additional 1d6 now that I'm
No,
on...
it rolled 2d6 already.
It rolled, a
Yeah.
1 and
Really?
a 3.
One of them was just a 1.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
What were you saying before last time we played? Through the roof or through the floor?
Yeah, basically.
So this is the snake that just bit Collard?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It
I'm
takes
pretty
4
sure I have
damage.
a bonus action or something.
You can also shoot the other snake because it's what you see. With that spell. Oh, no, only 5 feet. Never mind.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really short-range spell.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
As you're doing this,
How does the cantrip?
I should have moved before I did that, shouldn't I?
Doesn't have feet.
you can do it in whatever order you'd like to.
Oh, then can I move him here and it just affects both of them?
I think
Sure,
you have
yeah,
to
we
go
can
over one
retcon that.
more.
Yeah, okay.
I think you'd have to
We
go
can
over one more.
retcon that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so this one's just gotta roll his con save. Which he crit fails. Which with
Ooh.
1 hit point left. Matters little.
Nah.
That one just kind of flops over, twitches, and dies dead.
He died from magic? Light? He was a
Yes.
vampire snake.
Well, he already took some damage from the bow. So as this is happening, as you finish off that snake, out of the trees behind you bursts a much larger snake that looks just like the other snakes, except it's huge.
That's great.
And it hisses even louder.
Ah, it's a big snake!
Clever girl.
Big snake.
It's terribly low initiative. So everyone's gonna get to go before the snake.
Good.
Wait.
So yeah, Shimmer, you watch your friends finish off that one snake that you had done damage to, and you are you probably have the best vantage point here to see that this giant snake has burst out of the bushes behind them.
Wait, I have an
1 second
idea.
before Shimmer moves, because I found one of my bonus actions.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Shield of Faith. And
Yeah, that's a spell.
yeah, target of my choice within range, 6 feet. That means any of them. Considering the fact that Shimmer's still up in the damn trees, I'm going to choose Collard.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You may do that.
Yeah, 1 second.
Here you go, Collard. You have +2 to your AC.
Yeah.
Nice. 20 AC. Sweet.
We may want to have Collard move in front of me, though.
I'm just gonna say, Shimmer, don't try to hurt the big snake. I need a mount still. My class is based on.
I don't know if you could
man.
balance on a snake, though.
I'm a blob.
Did you try talking to the T-Rex?
Yes, we did. We didn't get anywhere. But then
Oh
again,
my God.
it's been like 6 months, so I don't remember how that
It's true.
conversation went.
That might be a better conversation to have with someone that you've talked to a few times, rather than like meeting them and being like, "Can I ride you?"
Are you a Yoshi?
So
Hey, if it's a Yoshi, I will do
you
exactly
do that.
what's needed.
Yeah, Shimmer. You see them kill that small snake. There's one smaller snake still between them, and then out of the bushes coming, like, pretty much below where you are in the tree.
Yeah.
Like, not directly below, but certainly closer to you than them.
Yeah.
Comes this giant snake.
Roll your animal
I'm
handling.
gonna say the snake
Jump
does
on
not
it.
actually take up like 19 squares, but
Jump on it.
it is bigger than the other one.
Animal handling.
No, that's-
Okay. Oh, so it's okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna look down and be like, "That is a very large snake."
It's right.
I am going to use steady aim to give myself advantage on my next attack roll.
Okay.
Da-da-da. And I am going to shoot at the big snake.
Do it.
Yeah.
Hey. Go.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
Yeah, I added my sneak attack there, so good to go.
29 damage you do to the snake, and it looks pissed.
Hit,
This
hit.
is not a happy snake.
Yeah, well,
And this snake changes course. And
I
yeah, this snake heads for your tree.
yeah, makes sense.
It can't move yet because it's not its turn, but it has definitely changed its mind.
Yeah.
Collard, your turn. You have a snake in
Okay.
front of you, and you hear a commotion behind you as Shimmer shoots at a
Big snake.
big snake.
Okay, so
Big
I'm
snake.
going to go ooze over here, try to go next to the snake. I believe he does get an attack of opportunity
Yes, he does.
at AC 20.
Yes. He's gonna try. He's gonna try and bite you. Don't roll at advantage, please. Not everyone needs to be at advantage at all times. This thing is just like, I don't know why, but on all of the NPCs or monster stat blocks, advantage is turned on by default.
Oh, did you,
No,
do
that's
you have
fun.
to do that every time, like you told us to
Very
do?
stupid.
Do you have to do the thing you told us to do, like advantage, normal, disadvantage?
Yep, I sure do. And I also have to like tell it whether I want it to auto roll damage or roll everything in yeah, it's dumb.
Oof.
Yeesh.
Stupid. Okay. There we go. No advantage to me. There we go. Okay, yes. He's going to try and bite you as you move out of his
Okay.
space. It rolled a 9.
I think I'm
So
safe.
it snaps at you but misses.
Okay. I'm going to try to roll athletics to get on top of the big snake.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And as part of it, I'm also going to try to use animal handling.
Oh,
So do you,
All right.
do you want me to roll them sequentially?
Why don't you just roll whichever one you're better at advantage?
26.
Yeah, that'll do. Whatever you're trying to do, it works.
I want it to calm down. I'm basically trying to get a mount here.
The snake hisses and flails. Also, it's getting some blood on you because it has an arrow in it.
Yeah, I'll have to take care of that shortly. I mean, it's like breaking a horse. Sometimes, a little blood has to be spilled.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I'm a city boy, so I have no idea what goes into breaking a horse. So
I don't think you make them bleed. I don't think that's involved, but
Yeah, no, breaking is metaphorical. It's for breaking its will.
so basically, I should T-pose to show dominance.
You have no arms.
I
you
do.
can always make arms.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay, you forced my hand. I need to do this.
What's happening?
You can continue. This has nothing to do with the RP.
I'm scared.
Okay, so do I need to roll animal handling now?
If you want to, yes. Okay.
I rolled a 12, which is a natural
Yeah.
11. Oh god.
The snake is oh my lord. What is happening here?
I'm not.
The weak should fear the strong.
I'm not showing that to the audience.
You
Please
don't have
get
to.
her. Oh my god.
Audience, you're missing out.
You surely are.
It's one of my favorite pictures. I kid you not.
Incredible.
They saw it, and now there's nothing they can do to unsee it.
Yeah. True.
And the funny thing is, we are just past 1 hour now.
Oh my god.
But I don't want to end it on that for them.
No,
No.
we'll finish the combat.
Okay.
Sounds good. Especially since I doubt we'll have a part 2 with no Liam.
So the let's see, Clark, this snake's turn. Yeah, Collard, so when you try and animal handle the snake, it just seems like it's pissed off at you. It doesn't get any more angry, but also does not seem like you're getting anywhere just yet.
Yeah, like got shot with
And
an
you're
arrow,
like-
and there's a blob on it. So I mean, that's
Yeah,
not a
it's
place that anyone
your
wants to be.
relationship with this snake is not actively improving at this point in time.
Stop fooling around, you bloody git!
When
Tucker is yelling at you, and
When did
a
you
snake
turn
is trying to
Scottish?
bite Tucker. And I believe you marked the snake or whatever, so it does something differently.
No, the two I marked died.
Or the one that's dead now. Okay.
Yeah.
They did.
All right. This one is trying to bite Tucker. If I can find its
Do
stat
bonus
block.
actions apply like as a reaction?
No, a
No.
reaction is a reaction.
Okay. I
Or
don't
if
know
you
how those work.
specifically said that you were holding an action for a certain thing to occur.
Fair enough. I do not know how reactions work.
Well, most things will specifically say whether they can be done as a reaction.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
As will
Yeah, I don't
most
got none of
bonus
those.
actions. Yeah.
Either way, it's gonna bite me
yeah.
probably.
Oh no, I did
so-
not mean to roll initiative. I just rolled some initiative. It's gonna try and constrict you.
No.
It's gonna come up and try and wrap itself around you. And I roll a 10, so
I have a 19 in armor class.
yeah. It tries to wrap around you, but it can't quite seem to. You're like bah, 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 and it can't quite get there.
I prefer to imagine that Tucker just glares at it really, really hard, thinking it's just basically saying silently, "Are you really sure you want to do this?
Snake reconsidered its life choices.
You want to go home and rethink your life?"
Exactly. But that does bring us to Giant Snake that has
no
Collard on its back.
It no longer wishes to sell death sticks.
It does
Wait,
not.
why is it? Why? The previous thing's initiative was above mine, so it should be my turn.
Wait, why is that guy? Oh, he should have gone after you.
No.
I don't know how
You-
the
you-
sorting ended up messed up. You should go
rolled-
now,
No,
yes.
You rolled the initiative again, remember? When you didn't mean to?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
frick,
at
I did.
20.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the last snake was supposed to go before me.
Okay, well then we're fine. Yes, okay. I confused myself badly.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
Tucker is going to look up at Collard and say the following verbatim: "If you don't get off there, I'm blasting you too."
Uh-oh.
Well, I can't.
So,
do
is it
anything on
possible
this turn.
for Collard to get off the snake before I act?
No.
No, only on his
No.
turn.
Well,
Just go.
Now,
for
what
a
you
little
will
could do, if you would like to hold your action until after Collard's next action, you can do that.
I do not know because what I'm going to, because it's a big snake. It's
It
a
is
big snake, and it's not like I'm firing a beam. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up to the snake and I'm gonna do this.
Oh no, he's
Ooh,
inflicting
nice.
wounds
Oh,
on the
he's
snake.
gonna touch the big snake. God, you're in the
Yeah,
presence
that's
of
the
leaders.
thing. It's a melee spell attack. So I'm basically taking my mace and smacking it in
Okay.
the body. and
That's a mace
wherever I
attack.
strike is going to decay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, inflict wounds is just a spell.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but it says melee.
But yeah,
melee spell attack.
that will hit the big snake. Are you moving like you have to be in melee range with it?
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Okay, so yeah, you can go there without provoking an attack of opportunity. You're still. Or if you go there, then you will. If you go there, you won't.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So inflict wounds.
Yeah. That'll
I'll show the spell. I'll show the spell description.
Okay.
For one.
Yeah, that hits. So roll your necrotic damage.
3d10.
Oh, all you have to do is click on inflict
Yeah, if you click where it
wounds
says
in
inflict
in the
wounds,
box,
it'll roll it for you.
Cool. 1 second.
In the chat there.
in the chat. Yeah, in the little box.
Yeah. Boom. Oh, okay. Level 2.
Something happens.
No.
Oh my gracious. Yeah. So that's a very good set of rolls.
Yep.
Not really. I mean, yeah, but like not really because in theory it should do 3d10 plus an additional d10. So I think it's not.
I mean, 31 out of 40 ain't bad.
Also true.
Yeah.
Considering it could also have been 4.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
It also so happens that that's exactly the amount of hit points that snake has left.
Nice.
Oh.
So the blobby boy is going to fall to the ground as this thing dies.
The snake kind of collapses underneath you, Collard. You weren't like high off the ground or anything, but your intended mount just kind of collapses underneath you.
Also, as an aside, I'm going to use spiritual weapon as a bonus action to attack the remaining snake.
Do it.
Ooh, nice.
Yep, that hits.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah.
That one's dead too.
2 for the price of 1.
Yeah, so Tucker rolls in here, decays this giant snake to death, and then just out of nowhere, what does your spiritual weapon look like again?
I did insert a picture here. I don't know how I can
It was
get
the
it to
cat
work.
spirits, wasn't it?
Sort of. 1 second.
I had something in here, but I don't.
I
Let's
wish
just
I could-
pretend it looks like HFFO's deceased character. The spiritual weapon just looks like a dwarf. Just
That is
does cartwheels.
hilarious.
Oh yeah, I can totally.
I'm trying to figure out how I can get it to
Um,
show up on the screen because I actually have a really good picture for it.
So if you PDF, I don't know, assets, free assets. You can usually add things to the. I don't want to add a PDF. I want to add just like an image. Can I not do that? Yes, not. Alas. I could add an NPC.
1 second. Let me just
That's just a
show you the actual. Ah. Trying to. I'm just gonna take a screenshot.
Okay. So, just a little grumpy that I lost another mount.
Collard. He just wants to ride some critters.
That
Oh,
is
it's
my weapon. It's not
tiny
it's not the
thing.
clearest right now, but it's a big glowing mace
Nice.
that floats in the air behind me.
All
Yeah,
right.
part of me was like, that looks like a Sailor Moon wand.
Yeah, I understand
Guess
that.
what?
It really isn't.
My mental image. Tucker's is a magical girl, and you cannot get rid of that image.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Every time he wakes
You
up from
joke,
sleep.
but I would genuinely love to be one.
Incredible.
So frustrating. I both from a out of character, in character perspective, I am a knight. I need a mount. I need to be able to ride to the rescue of someone.
You are staying in a village full of animals.
I don't want a sentient mount.
No, but they probably know other animals.
Yeah, but it's really weird because, I mean, just because your buddy's goofy doesn't mean I want to, mount and use Pluto as to ride into battle.
Ugh.
I bet he would be fine with it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find this picture. Oh my goodness. There's some strange pictures on the internet.
Just discovering that now, eh?
No, when you search for spiritual mace,
Uh-oh.
some peculiar little people holding the mace. Just like some random naked legs.
That's a big shock there.
Trying to find the picture where I
Yeah, I was
took
trying
it
to find-
from.
Because it looks like art that somebody would have posted somewhere.
Yeah, I'm looking on Pinterest where I got it from.
What does it say at the top? What's the word say?
Um,
It's just very small.
yeah, I don't see what it says, but I'm taking a look where I probably put it.
Ah, I found it. It's on D&D Beyond.
D&D
Oh, cool.
Beyond.
Okay, hang on. I can do this. Let's see. It's uploading. Okay. There you go. So in your journal, you should now have an NPC,
Wonderful,
just-
wonderful.
a mace that you can drag onto the.
I am okay with this.
Now the real question is, if you had an aerosol spray, would you make that your spiritual weapon instead?
No.
Don't even let me get to the punchline. Ouch.
I
Yes,
already
I'm
get
cutting
the
you. I'm cutting
punchline.
you off. I'm cutting you off.
You're being cut off. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now it has a little picture.
So basically, Chucker just rocks up and kills everything
There
he
you
looks
go.
at right now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Clark
was
is
real-
grumpy.
really impressive after the first person did it the first turn.
The
So at
only
this
reason they
point-
live this long is because I moved last.
Oh boy. Where? Oh my goodness, too many. Still have like half my stat blocks from the thing I DM'd last night. Living on the island? Is that the one? Nope. Where's my frickin'? Oh no, I've closed the wrong thing. Come back, Roll20.
Okay. While you're closing, I am going to take this
there we go.
opportunity to stop the recording.
Okay.
And
I was gonna have you guys roll for your whether you found the spyglass.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then.
What do we roll?
That's what I was trying to find out.
I'm
I
gonna
was
guess
going through my
perception.
hand. Not living on the island. That's not the one. It's the life in the enclave. Is that the one? Yes.
How many supplements did you get with this particular?
It's a whole
Adventure.
module. It has all of the stuff. Like it has all the little chapters and encounters and. It's
And
nice.
Stuff.
Okay. I just need everyone. Or no, one character. And since all of you are helping, whoever wants to do it can have advantage. It is either an investigation or a perception check, whichever one you are better at.
I have perception at 4. If
I have
anyone else-
perception at 8.
I have perception of 4.
Yeah, so I think the
All right.
the
So you can help
Let's
her,
let the
and she
kitty
has
look.
advantage on it.
Advantage. Boom.
we will chant Tabaxi who needs a waxy. Tabaxi who needs a waxy.
I'm not
God.
doing that, you damn
All right.
fool.
So you have made your check. It was a DC 20 too. So you have found the spyglass in the bushes. In what looks to be a snake's nest,
Of course.
which is empty now because all the snakes are dead.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, is it possible to get loot from these guys?
Snake skin.
You got
know
a
what? Yeah.
We didn't orphan any snake eggs, did we?
Oh, we probably did.
I mean, if you want to take one and raise it as a mount.
Playing the long game here.
Was fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to get
Well,
back to.
that
Yep.
was the episode, everybody. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and we will see you for next time we play.
Whatever that is.
Whenever and whatever that is.
Join us next year for the continuing adventures of Collard, Tucker,
Looking
and
for a map.
Shimmer.